Hey everybody, I'm Koji. Today I want to talk about the picking the right person. I mean, you need a partner to get through, to live this life in a better way, a much better way. You need a right partner. And from, not from thousands of years ago to multi-millennia, we've been agreed that we as a human agree with the same concept, same idea that marriage is a sacred one. Marriage is a special one. Marriage is to specify a set of men and women together to help each other to get through the life. That is an important thing for thousands of years. Humans agree with that concept. Now, it should be the reason. It should be a reason, and it should be a good reason, because otherwise it would break up for thousands of years. Now, our great ancestors, the distant ancestors, you may call it a god, or you may call it great grandfather, and they set the rule, the original regulator of this rule. They set a rule, and marriage is a set of men and women, and they have a contract to get together and go through their life, as long as that contract is effective. And adultery is not permitted. Sometimes, according to the Bible, sometimes it's penalty of the adultery causes death. It's really hard one. And now, when the contract is dismissed, then both men and women can be with another partner. So it makes it the marriage the special one, special contract between men and women, set of women get together and make it the sacred place for spiritual conformity. And human makes it through the long history. Now, it is the point that we have to find the right one, because it's a really important contract. So we need to find one properly. But the inner sensor of finding one is really delusional. Because you oftentimes you put too big expectation, and most of them are superficial. It's the appearances or label of the person, good appearance. It's important, but that's the external thing. Good appearance, and good income, and good car, good houses, and good clothes, and every external thing, appearances are convince you to think that's the right one. But you have to focus on the inner value. Inner match is the most important thing to get together, men and women. Now, we have to have some kind of concept to find the right one, and because we need a partner, and both of us need a partner. Men need women, and women need men. Just like God and goddess, king, queen, husband, wife, boy and girl, every stage of human needs men and women. Male needs female. That's a natural law because when we get together, men and women get together, we get much, much stronger so that we can get over any kind of obstacles in life. Sometimes life gets so hard to get over alone, but get together, we can get through it. Any kind of difficulty, we can beat it if we have the right one. And we are designed to get together. Men and women are designed to get together because we can make another life when we get together. And we are designed to have a different characteristics. For example, male brain and female brain works kind of mentally differently. The chemicals active in the male brain and the chemicals in the female brain are a little bit different. So we have a different reward system inside. So we can have a different characteristics. We have different way of think so that we can help each other because we have a different way of thinking. So we are designed to get together to get through this life. So how we find one? What is the right one? It is difficult if you are undisciplined. Discipline is the key to enhance your inner sensor, to focus on the heart, the inner matches. But if you are undisciplined, you often get delusion. So the get disciplined is the first step, I believe. But however, once you get disciplined, so what is the obvious sign of the right one? So one thing, you feel something in your heart. That is the one thing. That is an important signal that it might be the right one. If you don't have it, spend some time, and if you feel alone now, you gotta evaluate critically and deliberately, and it is important. However, without a feeling, what is the sign of the right one? We got every kind of area we need to match it. We got mentally matches. We got physically matches. These both are important. Physical match couldn't be assured before actually getting physical contact. So before that, what is the right one? The sign of the right one is someone who helps you unconditionally. Someone who helps you with what you are doing. That is the sign of the right one. You gotta think. If it's a friend or if it's a girlfriend or boyfriend, it's the same. If the person help you unconditionally, that is the right one, right friend, right partner. If it doesn't, now take a step back and think carefully. If it's a transitional thing or a temporary thing, or is it the constant thing for that person? So that is a sign. The right one, right person helps you definitely, unconditionally, with what you are doing. That is the sign of the right person. And sometimes life gets so hard, and you need a partner. You need a right person. If you reach the right person, you can get a lot easier to get through the hard time. However, on the other hand, if you reach the wrong one, the bad situation will be double worse. That is a reality. That is a reflective depicting the one, the right one or the wrong one, and you gotta get right one. And the right one helps you unconditionally, helps you with what you're doing. Now, you need to be disciplined to enhance your inner sensor. And next one is you gotta focus on inner value. And third one is the criteria number 3 is important. You gotta be the person who you would love. So you love the person, and you love some person, certain person who is maybe kind, and careful and fine to be with. Any condition you line up is okay. In inner value condition, okay, and then you gotta be that person first, so that you can attract that kind of person to you. You gotta be the person who you wanna be with, okay, and then you gotta think carefully and deliberately. If you say you like kind person, then what kind of kindness you were looking for? What is the kindness for you? You gotta think. You gotta think carefully, and you gotta define it, and you gotta take time to figure it out for you, for yourself. That enhance your inner sense. Now, being the person that you would love, and it's gonna attract you a lot better person into your life. And being helping others and consistently as a routinely as your daily life is a really, really great habit. Okay, guys, better habit, better life. I wish you dream life come true very, very soon. I think it's coming, and I love you guys. I thank you always. I see you next video. Peace.